issues of life. I'm here to tell you that the issues of the heart, you cannot fix it by yourself. Because the Bible says the heart is evil and desperately wicked, and no one can tame it. You cannot trust your own heart because your heart is beyond repair. That's why the Bible says, I will give you a new heart, because the heart is the center of everything that we do. When your heart is affected, if you have an argument at home and it has touched your heart, you can come in this place, praise and worship flowing there, but you are unable to connect. Yes. You have sinned, but your heart has been disturbed. Sometimes it's so much that it shows on your countenance. Because sometimes you think when people are crying in worship, they are crying because to God, but it's because that He's beginning to deal with the heart. Because unless the heart is touched, whatever comes your way, nothing will pass through. That's why you are able to have a concert here or the presence of God in this place. But our recipient to that is different because it's according to our heart. You might be saying today I'm not worshiping, but my heart is still hurt by what happened at home, by what happened at work. Because the heart is the center of everything that we do. You have been in church when you've had a pressing issue, you don't hear the word. You can see that there's someone speaking there, but your mind is not comprehending, but because of the position of where the heart is. The heart, the issue of the heart. And the Bible says that we cannot look after our own heart because your own heart is also deceives you. How many times have you said you have forgiven someone and your heart convinced you, only to come next week you realize that that thing is still there? Why? Because the heart cannot be tamed by the person who's been afflicted. You can't just choose to turn a switch off a heart. That's why you can't just say one say forgive and you say you're forgiven. No, your heart is a combination of many things, because a heart is like a muscle. A heart is not just affected by one decision. Whatever happened to your childhood to up to now, what happened yesterday is contributing to the condition of your heart. Someone lied to you that you can make a decision today and tell your heart to shut up. You might be shutting up in your mouth, but your heart is still speaking. That's why Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You cannot lie with the heart, because the problem that we have is people look on the outward appearance, but the God you are worshiping to, you are lifting hands to, is not really focusing on what you are doing on the outside. He's busy looking at that heart. So which means any other act you are doing without dealing your heart is not being validated by God. Because He's saying, I can see you are in a nice suit, I can see you are giving money, but my issue with you is we have to deal with the heart. You can